Hey guys, it's Mike from Straight Blast Gym in McGrath, and this video is for our Spider Monkey group, which is the young guys and girls, the 5, 6, 7-year-olds. And today I'm gonna make sure I do the video because I know that there's been some people, whether it's brothers and sisters or just people in the community, that maybe are doing some of our videos for the first time. So I'm gonna make sure that I make this a nice beginner-friendly one. And if you are one of our regular students and you're having a brother and or sister take part with you, make sure, take it nice and easy on them, especially if they're younger. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get started with something that we do in our white belt, just to keep everybody's minds fresh. And we're gonna go over again our 3 rules of concentration. Now I know some of you are already shouting them out, but let's do them together, okay? So I'm gonna do the action. So everybody do the action with me. So you're gonna put your head way up like this, like you're looking in the distance, like you're looking at something, which today would be snow. And you're gonna say, focus your eyes, okay? And then you're gonna point at your head and you're gonna say, focus your mind. And then you sit nice and tall and say, focus your body. Okay, so the 3 rules of concentration: focus your eyes, focus your mind, focus your body, means to focus on the things that we're doing, to look at the person who's talking to you, to look at the thing that's most important. So for example, if you were playing soccer, you would keep your eye, on the ball. And to focus our mind means to think about the stuff that we're doing, and focusing our body on one hand means to do good techniques, but on the other hand, it also means that we're not going all silly like we got no bones in our body. So those are the 3 rules of concentration. I know for most of you that's a review, but that's okay. Now, we are gonna start off, as we tend to do, with a bit of a game. So we're gonna do our version, our online version of 4 corners. So instead of having you run through all the different corners of the house and me yelling, kitchen, or something crazy like that, what we're gonna do is, if you're standing on 1 foot, if you're standing on 2 feet, if you're seated, or if you're laying down. So what'll happen is when I say go, you'll do one of those 4 things. Stand on 1 foot, stand on 2 feet, sit either on your knees or on your butt, or lay down. And if I guess what you're doing, you have to do 5 monkey jumps. Now, some of you don't know what monkey jumps are, okay? So monkey jumps, you touch and reach up and jump. And you couldn't see my hands, but my arms went up in the air, like you're a monkey trying to jump up and grab a banana. Yeah, see? Monkeys. Monkeys. We got a thing for monkeys. I don't know. So, okay, I'm gonna get a little closer so I can see you better. Okay, ready? So 1 foot, 2 foot, seated, or laying down. Ready? And go. Pick one. And if you are standing on 1 foot, you have to do 5 monkey jumps. So if you stood on 1 foot, 5 monkey jumps. Touch, reach. Make sure you do them nice and big. Make sure don't clobber anything. Don't whack the ceiling with your jump. Okay, don't want you to jump too high. Okay, here we go again. Ready? This time, ready, go. If you are laying down, 5 monkey jumps. So you got to get up. 5 monkey jumps. If you want to do some monkey jumps just for fun, you could always do those too. Okay. All right, this time, oh, sorry, I forgot. I wasn't closing my eyes. I might have seen you. So this time, ready, go. If you are standing on 2 feet, 5 monkey jumps. All right, 5 good monkey jumps. Okay, this time, the one that I call out is the safe one. So if you're doing it, you're safe. Everybody else has to do 5 monkey jumps. Okay, ready? And if you're laying down, you're safe. Everyone else has to do 5 monkey jumps. 3, 4, 5. All right, one more time, ready? If you are standing on your hands, I know, there's nobody was standing on their hands because I never said that. That's just a way for me to trick you, to get you all to do 5 monkey jumps. Okay, so next up, we're gonna work on some kicks. So I'm gonna show them to you real quick because I know some of you have never seen them, and then I'll hold the pad for you. Okay, so first kick, I'm gonna stand up, okay, and I'm gonna do it both ways, and we're gonna work on an axe kick, okay? It's like chopping wood, like an axe, okay? So what's gonna happen is we're gonna hit with this back part of our foot, like we're chopping wood. Now, if you're with your brother or sister, or maybe mom or dad's watching with you, and if they're willing, they could maybe, I don't know, hold a cushion or a pad for some of you that have them. Make sure before you kick a cushion or the couch or something to ask. Not everybody wants their cushions getting kicked. I understand. Okay, so watch right here. So an axe kick, okay, this leg's gonna come across and chop down. So I come across and down. Cross and down, okay? And the reason I come across, I'm gonna do it on an angle here, okay? See how my knee comes across and down? Because if I just go straight up and down, bonk, bonk, I'm gonna kick the bottom of it, okay? So that's an axe kick. Give a couple a try, okay? So leg comes up and chops down. Up, chops down, okay? Awesome, that's an axe kick. Okay, next, a front kick. Okay, super simple. Your knee, it's like there's a ball and you're kicking the ball out of the air. Okay, well, I'm falling over here. Okay, just like that. The next one we're gonna do is a circle kick. Okay, and it's kind of like an axe kick, but instead of chopping, we're drawing a circle. So if you watch, my foot comes across. Okay, so instead of down, across. Just like a circle. Well, it's kind of a half circle. Okay, and then we've got our punches. Okay, and our hook punches. Okay, now, do your best, especially if it's your first time, just do your best. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hold the pad and I'm gonna call out for different kicks. And when I hold the pad out, you gotta try and kick it. Now, kick it in the air. Don't try and kick it through the TV. So, and that reminds me of a funny story one time when my brother was little. He was probably about 5, so like a lot like about your guys' age. He got mad and tried to bite the TV. That was pretty funny. That's something that still sticks in my head to this day, that he was like, trying to bite the TV. So don't try and bite the TV. Don't try and kick the TV. Just kick the air, but I'm gonna hold the pad so you remember what it looks like, okay? Ready? So we're gonna go, and I'm just gonna call it out. You gotta do the right one. Okay, ready? So front kick. Nice work. And axe kick. Nice. And so the reason I hold it like this is because we chop it down. Front kick hits the bottom, and the circle kick is gonna come across. So ready? Circle kick. Front kick. Front kick. Axe kick. Circle kick. Oh, now I'm gonna add the punches. Ready? Punch. 2 punches. Front kick. Hook punch. Another hook punch. Axe kick. Punch, punch. Hook punch. And a circle kick. And a front kick. And a jumping front kick. Can you jump that high? What if I jump up here? Can you jump higher than that? Look at that. So there. That's so high, you can't even see it anymore. See, I might be like right there, but I could be like way up there. You don't even know. Okay. Next up, the kid whacker. Okay, so we're gonna work on some blocks and some movement. Okay, so there's so we have our hands up from our fight stance, right? And there's our raising block, okay? And make sure it's up like this. Don't just have it over here. Raising block is up like this, and so that stops us from getting hit on the head. Then there's our flex your muscle block, which stops it from coming from the side, okay? And then there's duck and jump. And I think that's all for now. Okay, ready? So, you're gonna go raising block and flex your muscle block. And other side, flex your muscle block. And jump, duck, flex your muscle block, raising block. Ha, did I get you? I think I might have got some of you. Okay. We're gonna do both. Ready? I'm gonna call out 2 or 3 moves at a time. Okay, ready? We're gonna go front kick, punch, punch, duck. Okay, ready? So you're gonna go front kick, punch, punch, duck. Okay, ready? Front kick, punch, punch, duck, jump. See if I can catch you sleeping. Ready? This time we're gonna go axe kick, circle kick, duck, hook punch. Ready? So axe kick, circle kick, hook punch, duck. Do it again. Ready? Axe kick, circle kick, hook punch, duck. Nice work. Okay, now, this time, I'm just gonna call them out. You gotta be fast. You gotta be super fast, because I'm gonna be like crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Here we go, ready? Raising block, punch, punch, jump, duck, front kick, jumping front kick, jump, axe kick, hook punch, circle kick, raising block, flex your muscle block, front kick, axe kick, circle kick, other leg circle kick, duck, raising block. All right. Hopefully you guys had some fun with that. Next, okay, we're gonna work on, again, some of our bridges. A little tough. We're gonna work on our bridges, and we're gonna work on making our bridge into our shrimp. Okay? So, for those of you who are doing it for the first time, just follow along. Don't worry about trying to remember what everything's called, okay? So, our bridge, a little different than you would see like in gymnastics. So instead of going up on our hands, we're gonna put our feet close to our butt, and we're gonna push our belly button up, okay? So we bridge up, and see how I kind of roll on my shoulder? Kind of like I'm gonna roll over in bed, okay? And what I'm gonna do, move a little bit so you can see. I know it's hard, I'm wearing a dark shirt and dark shorts on dark mats, okay? But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna come up, I roll a little bit, and then I push my butt back, okay? And I'll do it sideways in a sec. So I come up, I roll, and I push my butt back, okay? So I'm gonna do it coming this way. Oh, feel like everything's been turned upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna lift, I roll, and then see how I put my butt back? Okay? So up, roll, butt back. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. Now, we're going to finish off. We're going to do one last thing. Before we finish off, I'm going to take a bit of a drink. Now, one thing I do look forward to is having everybody back in so we can play a big game of ball tag. That's going to be fun. Okay, so, next up, one last thing. We're going to work again on some of our self-defense moves. Now I know some of you are doing this alone, so it'll just kind of look like you're doing a dance, okay? But if you have a brother or sister or mom or dad, they can help. But if not, you can do it alone, okay? And so we've been doing bear hugs. So where someone's trying to like squeeze you in a big hug. Now, not like a nice hug, like you're like, oh, this is really nice, but like, they're trying to squeeze your guts out. They're trying to be mean to you. So one is with your arms trapped. The other is if they go under your arms and your arms are free, okay? So again, when your mom or dad goes to give you a hug, good night, don't do this. Give them a nice hug back. But, for example, maybe someone you don't want to hug you is trying to hug you, or maybe someone's trying to hug you and move you around and you don't like it, okay? This is how we would escape. So if my arms are stuck in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hands like this, and my hands are gonna go right where their belt would be, okay? Like if they're wearing like well, in martial arts, we'd have our belt, or if they were wearing like a pair of jeans with a belt, okay? So it's right on their hips. So my hands go right there, and I push my butt back. So it kind of looks like if nobody's there, it's like you're like, It's like you're dancing. We'll have a dance party later. Okay, so you'd be stuck in, hands go on the hips, and you push and push. Push with your arms, push your butt back. Now, their grip might open, or you might duck out from under their arms. Okay? Now, and for parents, the techniques that we're doing here is more geared towards schoolyard type situations. So, we don't expect that a 5-year-old's gonna break the grip of an adult. So, don't worry if they're not breaking your grip, but just let them go. Okay, next. This one is with our arms free. Okay, so we got our arms up. They're reaching under and they're squeezing, okay? And your arms are free. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands like this, and you're gonna put them on their chin, okay, like this. Okay, not like with your thumbs, okay, just like that. So you're gonna like cup, and it goes like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna push their head back. Okay, so they've got you, they're squeezing you in a bear hug. You're gonna put your hands there, and you're gonna push up on their chin, and they're gonna let go. Okay, give it a try. So arms are out, hands up on the chin, push up, and they let go. We'll practice that more, don't worry. Now, for those of you who do take class, okay, and I think right now, all of our spider monkeys are in their yellow belt. They just recently got their yellow belts. I want you guys to keep practicing. So if you do that, when we get back, we'll be able to get our stripes a little faster, a little quicker than we would if we weren't practicing at all, okay? Now, I would say if you don't have time to practice or you're not practicing, that's okay. But if you're not practicing, you're probably not watching this, so there's no point saying it. But if you're practicing, we'll work on getting our stripes kind of quick to get us caught up, okay? But that means you have to do it, though. We're not just going to give you your stripe just for the fun of it. Now, for those of you who've never done any training and you're following along on the video, stripes, they go on our belts. You can kind of see there's a yellow belt right there. And so we get stripes on our belt for all our techniques, for our self-defense, for our 3 rules of concentration, and in yellow belt it's a different one. There's some for our grappling, which is kind of like wrestling. So, but that's how we do all that. Now, one last thing, as you can see in the corner, and some of you can't quite see it, but that's our leadership poster. Today's March 31st. It's the last day of March. Tomorrow is April Fool's, and tomorrow, April 1st, means that we're going to have a new monthly theme for Growing Gorillas. And so finishing off our leadership theme for the month is, what a great month to talk about leadership. So even though you're young, even though you're not the boss at home, you're not the head of the household, you can still show leadership skills by being a good example, by being a good follower. So remember, we talked about Ernest Shackleton, hopefully you remember, and how they went to the South Pole in their ship, and the ship got stuck in the ice, and how we had the leader, the captain, Ernest Shackleton had to give all the orders and make sure all his crew arrived home safely, which they did, but it also meant that all the crew had to listen and work together, even though they might not wanted to. So when they're on this hard part of the journey and they're trapped and they're trying to get home and they're hungry and everyone's tired and it's not the most ideal situation, and that might sound familiar right about now. Maybe you're stuck at home. Maybe you can go out to the park, like to go for a walk, not the playground. Maybe you can go for a walk, but maybe you're one of those families that right now is stuck inside and can't go out at all, okay? So, as much as it's hard, the best thing that we can do is be good crew members and follow the orders of the captain, in which case would be mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whoever we're staying with, okay? So, show good leadership skills by being a good crew member, by taking the chance to do good things, and don't worry about if you did more, or your brother did more, or your sister did more, or if it's fair, because right now it's a really different time. So do your best. I know everyone's getting a little bored and a little on edge, and it can be a hard time, and that's okay. It's okay to feel like that. But I want you to know that pretty soon, I don't know when, but pretty soon, things will return to normal. And we'll be back in, we'll be on the mats, we'll be having fun. And one day it'll be a thing where people say, oh, wow, did you live through that? And you're gonna go, yeah, I was young, I don't remember. So that's how it goes, okay? So I'm proud of all of you for doing so well, because I have people, they message me and they talk about how you guys are doing, and I'm really proud of all of you, and I miss all of you, and I can't wait to see you back on the mats. I hope you have a good day. Feel free to leave a comment or post a video of you doing some of the class. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.